Okay, what I'm going to do is show you how to set up VAC virtual audio cable with Skype and SAM broadcaster. Let me just Skype real quick. And just so you know, you can do this even if your Skype is running. You'll be fine. It won't mess anything up. Now, on the VAC, it will depend on how you set it up. If you have Windows 64-bit, you'll use 64. Otherwise, just use the regular one to set up. And I'll show you really quick. Oops, the wrong one. Okay. Run as admin. It's something that you've got to do. This will be installed on your computer. Click yes. This won't work for me because it's already installed. So you go through this, click I accept. See, I can't do it, but it will go into your program files into virtual audio cable. All right. So once you have that set up, what you'll want to do is go to the right folder, either the 64 or the 86. 86 is for regular. 64 is for 64-bit, which is the Windows 7. Okay, let me get this signed in real quick. And here we go. All right, that's signing in. All right, so now you've got two audio repeaters. Always use this one, okay? Some versions of virtual audio cable, VAC, there will be MME after it. All right, so to start, you open up this little dealy bob, the VCC TL pan. Now, once you do this, it will always come up the same. All right? And minimize that real quick. Okay, so you want to have 3 cables. Click set. Don't do the restart. All right, so what you want to do is have all 3 the same. Okay, because they necessarily won't be the same. See, like now the line is gone, but the line is on here. All right, so I'm going to go through real quick with what you want to have. You want to have 3 cables set so that these show up. Now, here where it says SR, you want it to say 22050 and 48000, BPS 8 and 16, NC 1 and 2, MAX 20, MS 7. You can have none, cable range, or cable format. I use range. Now I also like to have control of each cable on their volume. So I do click that. If you don't click that, you won't have the control of each one. Connected source lines. Mic, because that's what I'm using. I have it plugged in. And also line. If you don't have this checked, these cables will not show up when you go to do this. So you have to have this checked too. Clock 100.000. So make sure that they're all the same. You have to click on each cable to make sure. Set, just to make sure. Set. Okay. Now, when I'm ready to do a show, and it takes me, you'll see how quick this goes through, and I'll be explaining what I'm doing at the same time. So it will actually be quicker when you just go to do this because everything will be already preset for you. So let's say I'm getting ready to start my show in 5 minutes. I open this up, restart. Remember, I open with run as admin just to avoid any problems. So I restarted it. I've got everything running. Click exit. Go up to audio repeater. Open 3 of them. All right. So what I do is on the first one, I have it go from line 1 to line 2. The sample rate is set at 44100, total buffer 500. Bits 16, buffers 12, channel I have stereo. Priority normal. All right, so there's one set. The second one, line 1, to speakers. Now the reason I do this is because this line 1 is going to be your Skype guests or callers. So you want to make sure you can hear them. If you don't do this, you won't be able to hear them. And then the third one, microphone to line 2. Okay, so this is going, the line 2 is actually going to Sam. All right, so now Sam will be able to hear your callers or your guests. Line 1 to speakers, you can hear your callers and guests. And then microphone to line 2 ensures that Sam hears you as well. All right, so what we do, start, start, and start. Now as you can tell, this is actually taking longer. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop these. And at the end, I'm going to show you how quick I can get through this. All right. So let's go to Sam really quick. What you want to do to make sure that Sam hears, you go up to Tools, Options, Audio Settings. Keep microphone set at microphone. Your speakers, change it to line 1. Hit sounds, mute all sounds because you don't want those things coming through, and they will on your broadcast. Save. That's done. Now, open Sam. I hope I clicked the right one. There we go. And let me get Sam open. Okay. Now you can move these around however you like them. This is the way I like it. The first thing you do is you go to Config up here, Audio Mixer Pipeline, and you go to Air Out. Your Air Out settings are the output driver is direct sound, output device, line 1. Now that sounds confusing, I know, but that's just how it sets up and works. Now, sometimes I like to be able to hear, like if I've got music playing in the background, I'd like to hear that. So I don't have to have the web page open onto where I'm being broadcasted, because that's actually usually about 30 seconds behind what I'm doing live. So I click Separate Sound Device for the cue, and I make sure that the cue device is on speakers. That way I can hear it. The packets I have set at 5, packet time 10, and then you just click Apply Now. And you are done with that part. Now you go to the Voice FX. Config. Encoders, record to pipeline, skip out. Recording settings. Your record driver, direct sound recorder. The sound card is line 2. That's where everything is going, and that's what's going to be thrown out there. The packet times 10 and 20, and I do automatically fade music, and I've set this up however I want. You can change this to however, and you play with that and you'll see how it works for you. Okay, so that is set, and there was something else that I wanted to do, and now I forgot what it was, so let me go back here. No, I think that's it. Okay, I thought I forgot some. Oh, the cue out. Click that and make sure that you've already done this, but it's all there. Okay, and I probably just confused you all, but you can back up a little bit and just do what I just did. And I know I'm going through this fast, but click OK. Now this is ready to go. So when you're ready to go live, depending on how many encoders you have, you can click Start All or just Start. And I'm not going to go through how to set up the encoders for you because that's different. Now on this volume, I don't listen to the air. I listen to cue. So when something is playing in the decks, I can hear it. All right, and I won't hear I won't get an echo coming back and forth. And so when you're ready to go on, I always keep this mic on. And then when I'm ready to talk, I just click that button and everything's going. All right. So, and then you always want to go up here, File, and Save Configuration. This way it will always open up ready to go. Now, let me go back and I'm going to show you how quick I can get this going when I'm ready to broadcast. So I'm just going to close these. Okay, so I'm ready to broadcast in 5 minutes. Open the control panel, make sure everything's set, restart them. They're already started, so I can't restart them right now. And did I get them all? Yeah, I did. So as you can see, line 1 and 2 are taken because I've got Sam running right now. And if Sam's running, you can't restart it. You have to exit Sam and then restart. So I always start this up before I do Sam, click restart, and then I go into the audio repeaters, open 3 of them. The first one, line 1 to line 2, start. Now the sound might go out on me when I do this, so just watch. And like I said, you can see how quick this goes. Whoops. And let's put a song in. Make sure Q is enabled on each one. So the music's going, I can see that. Now I'm ready to talk and the music goes down, as you can see, and here I am talking here. So I hope this helps. And then when you're done, click the lock talk. Music's back on. So then when you're done, you just exit and you go back to Tools, Options, Audio Settings. Go back to your speakers so everything's back to normal. Enable the sounds that you want. That's done. And then stop, close, stop, close, stop, close, and that's it. So you can get yourself set up really quick without having to change anything except starting your control panel and opening 3 repeaters, line 1 to line 2, line 1 to speakers, and microphone to line 2. Go into Tools, Options, Audio Settings, change the speakers to line 1, mute your sounds because you don't want them coming through, and that's it. You're ready to go on air live and your callers can hear you. So I hope it helped.